All right. And there you go. We should be there. So, anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about the time I got bit by a pit bull, you guys. Yeah, man, I still have the marks. I'll probably show you guys one day. Not right now, though. But yeah, I got like four little marks. They're scars, of course, from the pit bull. He took a nice chunk. And I was chunky at the time, so it saved me, you know. So we'll talk about the time. So, anyways, my neighbors, man, my neighbors had a dog. Of course, it was a pit bull. It looked exactly this one over here. It looked exactly like that one on screen. Um, it would always bark at me, you know. I don't think it ever liked me, you know. I would give it gummy worms, which, you know, back then I didn't know, man. I would just give it whatever I had, you know, whatever I was eating. I was a little dumb, chubby kid, and how do you say it? I remember too, since he was my neighbor. Right next door was another homie of mine. Shout out to you, Miguelito. Every time we would cross there with another friend that his name was Daniel, Daniel would always like aggravate it, you know, like, and I'd be like, oh, it'd get mad at him, and I was next to him, so you know, it looked at me too, like, yeah, motherfucker, you too, motherfucker, you know. So one day, you know, I think my brother was outside with a couple of homegirls from the street, and they were over there at the like halfway down the block, and I just came out to go see what was happening, you know. And once again, I was chubby. I was like, probably like 5'4", and how do you say it? I was about 190, 5'4", so I was a little chubby kid. You know what I'm saying? I'll put some photos up one day so you guys can see. All right, Eddie, what's up, Holland? I hope the stream is working well for you. Thank you for viewing, man. But back to the story. Anyways, I was a chubby kid. The way these houses are positioned, basically his house is right here, his doorway's right here, our house is right here, our doorway's right here. So he was outside sitting down. He had the dog just sitting down, you know. He didn't have him on a leash, unfortunately, and he was just sitting down. I came out like, I'm good, you know. And someone told me in the past, if you stand still, the dog won't attack you, you know? And that was a fucking lie, alright? That was a fucking lie. I could have just probably ran towards the truck and shit like that, and I would have got away with it. But no. No. I would have probably never even made it to the truck, actually. I was chubby. Now I would, but back in the day, no. Yeah, man. So basically, I stood still. He grabbed my back. Boom. Just grabbed it. And then he was just shaking, you know, doing the normal fucking pitbull fucking shake, the lock jaw, whatever. And how do you say it? My brother told me he saw me screaming like I didn't even cry at the time. I was just screaming, and he said I was breakdancing, dude, because I was spinning on the ground like, you know, like sideways, you know, like you know when you try to do a snow angel, but if you go sideways and start spinning that way, like that's how it looked like. And yeah, dogs are quick, man, especially this pit bull, man. This motherfucker was ready to fucking bite somebody. All his life, he was in his backyard just waiting, dude. He was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna get somebody. And then he looked at me like, yeah. We had a trampoline in our backyard too, so every time we would jump, he would look at us, you know, like, all right, motherfucker, all right. But I always try to be nice and give him some food. Some dogs are like, you know, I can buy them out like that, but some dogs don't give a fuck. They just want to rip you to shreds. But anyways, yeah, dude. My brother said I was screaming. I was breakdancing. I did like a 360 shit. And how do you say it? I guess the owner finally got the dog off of me. At the time, like I said, I was chubby, so all he did was grip onto my back fat. And even the doctor said, once we got to the ambulance, even the doctor said that how do you say it? That the fat saved me from him trying to hit my spinal cord or anything like that. So shout out to fat people, hell yeah. But yeah, man. So what ended up happening was I was cool. Like I wanted to walk it off. I'm like, no, I'm good. I tried to walk it off, and then my stomach started hurting. My dad's like, nah, we gotta take you to the hospital. And he's like, you want me to call an ambulance? I was like, nah, I'm good. And then we went on the truck. I remember just laying down on the side of the truck and going to it was like a small ER. It wasn't a big hospital. It was like just a quick one, you know. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna head on over there. We got there. How do you say it? It took like 30 minutes from where we were located. What they did, just checked it out and everything, and what ended up happening was we're there. They checked it. I tried to use the bathroom too, cause I guess since I got scared or whatever, my stomach started hurting. You know, my nerves and shit were like going all over the place and shit. And I tried to go to the bathroom and I couldn't, so I went back. They called the ambulance to come get me. And right before I finish the story, I'm gonna take a fucking hit, yo. Hold up, you guys. And let me open up chat over here, because I can't even see chat on the... Oh, wait, actually I can, because I have it open over here. Yeah, man, give me a second. Let me blaze it a little bit. I know people want to see that, but this is what I got to do, unfortunately. And drink some water, too, because I'm getting quite a cotton mouth. Every time I start talking, dude. When I talk a lot, dude, my voice starts leaving me and shit. Like, alright, buddy, you're getting old, buddy. I'm 28, by the way. Not too old. Alright, that should be good. Let me cough away from the mic. I noticed I did that the other time. Alright. We're good to go. Alright, so I was in the hospital. The doctors, I remember they just lifted up my hole and just checked, you know, each individual hole, because I had 4 of them, pretty deep. What they ended up doing was they told me if they put stitches, it was going to be my first time getting stitches. This was the first time right here, right on my hand. That's another story. But how do you say it? Yeah, dude. He said if I get stitches that it will get infected, and we didn't want to do that. So what ended up happening was it looked like a rubber band, dude. Like, just imagine a rubber band, but instead of being like thin, it was like thick, dude. It was like that thick, and it was just broken, you know. It wasn't like the round rubber band. It was just like broken, you know, like somebody broke the rubber band, you know, the long piece, and they stuffed it in there, dude. They stuffed it in each hole. And then they put some cream, whatever, and then they wrapped it up, dude. And I remember being in the hospital bed, dude, and I was more scared of the needles than I was of the dog. Because back in the day, I hated needles for some reason. And I'm over it, but back in the day, I just didn't like needles. I know a lot of people don't. There's a word for it, but how do you call it? Back in the day, I just did not like them. And especially putting needles where I already had a wound, like, oh, come on, dude. But they put some nummy needles or whatever, stuffed that in there. I remember I just felt it, like, them lifting up my skin and just, like, with a tool, you know? It was weird, dude. So I had that for, like, what was it, about 3 weeks, guys? I had that for about 3 weeks. And then, I guess, they finally came out. It was, like, what was it? Yeah, 3 weeks, three to a month. About there, but they finally came out. You know, we went to like a little center, and then they just grabbed it and took it right out like a rubber band. It felt weird, dude. And then they covered it up, patched it up, and the insurance covered the rest, man. I could have sued actually and probably got way more money. They gave me like $6 grand. It was like almost like 8 or something like that, but with the hospital bills and everything, it went to like 4. Then interest built up over time. I couldn't take it out, so what ended up happening was I think at this time I was like 11 or 12, and I wanted to take the money out, but it got sent to a CD that I can't open until I'm 18. So I wanted a little moped, like a little motorcycle, and I had the money, but I couldn't take it out. So fast forward until I'm 18, I could take out the money, and I bought myself a real motorcycle with that money. So all that money's gone, you guys. I wasted. I bought food. But I bought fucking clothes. I bought all kinds of shit. But yeah, man, that dog bit me pretty good. I think that dog got put to sleep. Rest in peace. I guess it just did not like me. I still, like I said, I still have the 4 scars back here. I'll show you guys one day. You guys think I'm bullshitting. But ever since then, I've been actually traumatized of big dogs. You know, if I see a big dog, I ain't going in your house, man. I don't care if you say it's nice and it's friendly. Yeah, last time that happened, there used to actually be a dog that used to live on our street. At the same time this happened, it was like 2 weeks after I came back from the hospital. I was going to school. I took some time off of school, but once I got back, there was this house, and this guy would just, he would never let the dog out without a leash. You know, I mean, he would always leave his dog out without a leash. Sorry, I'm a little blown. But yeah, man, and his name was Juicy. I remember too, cause they chased this how do you call it? This black kid. Oh my god, dude! I remember he was turning the street. He used to play basketball down the street. He was a player in our middle school. He was pretty damn good actually. And every time I would see him, he would be out there, you know, playing basketball and shit like that. But thank God for his basketball skills, cause he ran, dude. He ran, jumped on top of a car. Ever since then, every time I see a dog, I jump on top of a car, man. But he ran, got on top of the car, and now I hear the guy in the background, "Come here, Juicy, come here." I was like, oh shit, this dog's fucking dangerous, bro. This dog would like chase you like with fucking deadly eyes, and every time I would come from school, I would be scared like a motherfucker. Do I still do construction? Not at the moment right now, but I will get back into it, man. Electrician, as a matter of fact, yeah. Rambeezy, 58, yeah. But anyways, I would always fucking get scared, man, and he would always be outside when we're about to come from school, or when we're already getting from school, or anything, like, you know, passing by that area, man. I would always see him, man. And actually, my friend Daniel, the guy that I told you that we used to fuck around with the dog, he used to live right next door to him. So when we would be in the backyard, you know, they would have like a barbecue or something. This dog would just like go up in the wall and just be like this, right on top, just looking at us like. I was like, oh hell no, this motherfucker, anytime he can just jump over and bite the shit out of us, dude. And like I said, I was traumatized. You know, little dogs, I'm not traumatized. Big dogs, hell yeah, man. You know what? I don't want to get bit again. I got bit by a little rat too, dude. I was a little kid. I was like, this was when I was like 7. I think I was like 7. And there was this lady that used to take care of us, me and my brother. We found a little rat in the back, and it looked like somebody stepped on it or something. It was hurt, and it fucking bit me, dude. I was trying to help it, and it bit me. I remember. And thank God it didn't have any diseases, but fucking, I remember it bit me right here, dude. 2 fingers right here. I was bleeding like a motherfucker, dog. And I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking helping you anymore. You can die right there, buddy. But anyways, yeah, man, that's the time that I got bit by a dog. Let me know when you guys got bit by any animal, man. Any stories, I like to read those. And if you are still traumatized, like I said, if it's a big dog, Rottweiler, fucking, if it's a golden retriever, I'm not scared, you know. If it's like, you know, I can tell when they're friendly and when they're fucking ready to fucking chew your fucking balls off. And I'm not ready to get my balls chewed off. But anyways, guys, alright guys, I'm gonna end it right there. I'll probably go play some games right quick, and I'll give you guys some more stories. And man, don't get bit by a dog, alright? It's traumatizing.